Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. There's something lurking there.
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What have you done?
Didn't have to fight anything or anyone. I simply freed the spirit.
You did what? Freed the evil so it can prowl the world as it will?
Did what had to be done.
And if it returns?
Ask the ladies of the wood to help. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
You even love me in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
You can bring it, not ugly.
You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Hear that, sisters?
Traitor!
She took the children. 'Twas her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
We? They needed us? Our care.
You exposed them to great danger!
We cannot help them because of you.
Leave it, sisters. Everything in its time.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
To be woven together with you?
I'd be your best and last.
Not what I came for. You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Traitor!
She took the children. 'Twas her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death. You freed an ancient power.
It will rise again. Elsewhere, beyond our reach, blood will flow once more.
What foolish things men sometimes do.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special in life. We let feasting place, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp.
We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it!
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Come back! Come back! Yes.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words.
Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Be seeing you, handsome knight.
Very soon.
Winds howling. Lost your nerve?
Fucking bastard!
Slow now. Whoa.
Used to be wagon shoes on market days, loaded with old.
Ever heard of preventive arse wound, Mr. Witcher?
Baron Schmarry. Why want to play so it doesn't last? I will. Don't give cocktail.
Locks on a lot of you. Ooh! Think I got scabies. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. And she's a servant to these crones. What the devil does that mean?
She made a pact with Crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her. Tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those Crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in the I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you...
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing...
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now?
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you want.
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her. Bring her back.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you. Which is why I could use your... I've no more tales...
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed.
Fine. What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at...
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
You got soused last night too.
I'm innocent, I swear!
Yes, it was Prophet.
Shh, Marin. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that no back.
Now, I'll have to stick up a poker in your eye.
Please! I'm begging!
You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron.
Slower. Hey-ya!
Don't object to your white mug.
Slow now.
Move it!
You know, Richard.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday. Feast we have. He's not scared. Baron finds out someone's stealing food.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
My lord, we never thought. Speak!
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbours or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, 'cause...
My lord, 'tis what they they said too, about the mare, meaning that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. Fall in with the swamp to cross and our crowns to hunt them. Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. They'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold. Always.
What now?
Hard fight, tough going. Aye. Haven't seen that many on at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed at one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find? That fair talking. Through you, brawny bird. Who? Me? Here? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge. have too much hooch turns into that. Next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking the devil yourself.
Why you here?
Tell you later.
Change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man?
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Mother? Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
The mercy, the sinners. Spoil our feast.
Catching up the pearl. A fight to a feeling.
You make a feast. You'll spoil our feast. The messy, the seed, the bite. Delicious. You make a feast. You'll spoil our feast. You'll spoil our feast.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone. Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby. Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something. Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. It would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. I went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down. Down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Take a look under the door?
I look like a fool to you?
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not peep out your beak till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged him to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy. Oh, naughty. Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy. Run before your legs rot off. They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar door is hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
Brought him.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the Hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower? What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
And you believe this to be the doll?
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Quick, outside!
You're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be... You broke their spell. But now I must go.
Well, what's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
Pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her.
Leave me alone!
Let's give her a moment to gather her thoughts. Once she has gathered. Yes, sir.
What are you looking at?
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer? He was what he was. A right bastard. But I respected him.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will. Run, Roach.
push you down to the stable. Hence we go grab some tit. One toss. You daft. Cool smirk. We keep tossing.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, got splinters coming out your ass from it.
Ever have a son, I'll name him Garrett.
Slow now. Run, Roach. Come on, Roach.
Aw, my little speech wasn't heard. Oh well. I was silent this whole fucking time. If so, that's horrible. Very horrible. I'll see you later. Yep. I was silent this whole fucking time. I had a speech and everything. I was talking to myself. I'm not repeating that speech. It was a beautiful one. Just know that feels for the Baron. Oh, I hate you, Roach.
Move it.
I want a new horse now. Which ultimately reminds me.
Take it easy.
Catch me if you can, drowners. I don't know what my speech was heard. Okay, Baron didn't take responsibility. Tamaria, very aggressive, didn't show initiative where it needed to be. Not Tamaria, but Anna. And then Tamaria was just... I honestly don't know what the fuck's up with her. She didn't fit the plot at all. Like, for her to go up with elemental fire didn't make any sense to me. Like, for your father to hate elemental fire and have nothing, like, none of it near it. And her upbringing to have nothing to do with elemental fire, and out of nowhere, elemental fire is my life, elemental fire, that's like finding a religion somehow, like Buddhism or Christianity or hell. Hailing Hitler was technically a religion of where they came from. Don't know what it was actually called, but don't really know very many religions. Religions are complicated. Especially the two try to coincide. Can I swim this? I'm gonna swim this.
Yeah.
Welcome back. The Bloody Baron is dead. Shiri is alive.
Shiri?
Whatever, I was I'm trying to, you know, traumatized, you know, just saw 3 of the weirdest witches ever, and they're disgusting beyond compare. Just,
They're made of meat, right? Where did they get the meat?
Oh, fuck you. I asked them what they were doing with the children. They're like, we're just trying to save the children. In what? There is a bag with a child's arm in it. I see it. You're not fooling anybody. We're just trying to save the children. What, for leftovers, you son of 6 son of a bitches? God dang. And then I started asking them more questions, and like the more questions I asked, the more they moved, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to ask them any more questions, because I swear to god, if that fat bitch's linen cloth fall off of her titties, I am done with this whole game. I'm dead serious. Like, if that linen cloth would have fell off, and if I ever saw a corner of a nip of a slip, I don't care what you want to call it. Whatever was gonna happen, like
child's elbow.
Oh my god, a child's eye. Like, that's the worst I was thinking. Like, a child's eyeball was gonna be where her nipple was supposed to be and just blink at me. Even worse, a whole head, like something straight out of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Something like that. Like, her child's head was just gonna be there. Help me! Oh my god! And then the way they were hiding their faces, oh my god, that was a freaking basket. Like, how cooked up can it get? A basket, like a paper bag, not even a paper bag. What do they have these days? I don't know, bags? They should have bags. They got freaking mines and stuff. But she's like, nah, I'm not gonna use cloth or a bandage. I'm gonna use a whole entire basket to cover my head. And like, the more they talked, the more disgusted I became. God, the more disgusted I became. We just wanted to drink her blood to remember the youth of our old days. Nigga, nobody wants to remember the youth of anything you had, because I'm pretty sure that was sick too. And then one of the chicks had like, I don't even want to fathom what was in her freaking eyeball. Like, she had 6 of the muds, and they were all blinking flies out of them.
Yeah.
And then finally, yeah, the 2, I was trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with the other chick and why she was wearing a mask, and then I was like, what the freak are those? I seen, like, it did like it was doing close shots, like, of their faces for like the longest time, and then it started doing far away shots. Like, of how they were standing and whatnot, and then I saw like 2 extra pair of legs, and I'm just like, oh my god, whose legs are those? Like, she just attached a lower half of a child's something to her lower half, not even sure why. And then while she's like walking away, She decided to open and close the legs like she was tempting me. I almost threw up in my mouth.
You sound quite traumatized.
I am traumatized, dang it! It's disgusting. Like the botchling I got over. I actually was at peace with the botchling. Johnny? His eyes just creeped me out. The fact that he was in a hole and then his eyes glowed, that's where I shited my pants. But after I got to know him, I was totally cool with him. Like, I would rather have Johnny than any other person as a companion at this point, because this dude is, like, seriously fucking funny. Like, he's hilarious. And, once I got to the witches, that's where I kind of, like, drew the fucking line. Like, everything that I've seen up to this point has been fucking just, I don't need, there's no metaphor.
It gets better.
I can't
it's
come
like
up
the
with
nastiest thing in the game.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Like, if they've gotten even more sicker, kudos to The Witcher, but seriously.
There's one more thing. Well,
No.
there's two of them.
No.
But there's one more thing, but it's just a gluttony thing, so...
Fat guys raping women is the worst thing, like, right now. Like, naked fat guys?
No, it's just a monster.
It's just a nasty naked fat guy with his wang just, oh my god. I saw a movie like that, it was very nasty. Like, they were trying to catch a robber or something and he was butt naked. And he was a drunk sumo wrestler, and you know how they tackle people and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to fight the witches, but I was very curious on how they would fight me. Like, would they use their bodies, or would they use their spells? If they use their bodies, I forfeit. I fucking forfeit. I don't give a fuck. They can fucking have whatever they want. I'm not gonna fight them. It's just, God.
Just passing by, wanderer.
You'll leave them to Siri?
How
dare
I'm debating right now. Like, I'm gonna need something. Seriously, you have no idea what I was going through.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
So, the tree person, did you kill the tree? Or did you set it free?
Yeah, I let the horse spirit free. And the Baron is dead now because of my decision.
Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days.
The tree frees the children, so you save the children.
Yeah, I saved the children. If you
but
let
it
the
kills the village.
Yeah. If you kill the children, everybody basically lives, but whatchamacall, what's her face? Anna, she dies slightly, and the Baron doesn't commit suicide. And as for my
she goes totally crazy. The Baron goes into the woods.
And does what? Kills herself or something?
No, she goes crazy. The Baron takes him to like a mountain sage. Since she's like crazy and she's like trying to eat worms in the dirt and whatnot, just singing crazy stuff. Freaking the Baron tries to take her to like a therapist guy. An old mountain healer, quote unquote. If anybody can fix her, it'll be him.
Don't do that. Leave it.
No, she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, so it's either she dies peacefully or she keeps her corporeal form but still turns into a hag. So she doesn't have a hag's body, but...
There's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
What's going on up here? Oh, hell no! What you doing in here? Johnny? Johnny?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
That's not Johnny.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Oh my god, I swear to god if I run into those hags again. And then they prophesize Ciri's death, so that's a plus.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
I'm not prepared for that right there.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
So those children end up in a school in Novigrad. You can't ever visit them. They're just kind of there.
Oh. Well, next time, remind me to kill the children and, you know.
Put it down, please. That's
Why
blood.
would you
Don't
want to
spill
kill
it.
the virtual
Please.
children?
Give me a second. There is a godling in the attic. Actually, Johnny was the coolest one so far, so if any of them are like Johnny, I think we'll be getting along quite well. If any of them are
There
not
aren't
like...
that many.
Oh.
I know.
And they're all kids. What's up with that?
They're not kids. They're godlings.
And what the pray tell is that?
They're monsters from another world.
Not really making any sense. I'm trying to look for them now. Ah, found them. Johnny is the picture. Not long ago in these areas, godlings, sometimes mistaken for Limptons, are woodland creatures dwelling in the barrels of moss-covered hollow stumps on the outskirts human settlements. They are similar to children in behavior and appearance, and like children, delight mischief. Godlings are deeply rooted in their home's territory and perform acts of care and guardianship to those dwelling near their burrow. They watch over people as well as animals, but shy creatures by nature, they try to do so while remaining unseen. Godlings are drawn by joy, innocence, the lightness of children. I can't go over there to scroll. Oh, but there we go. They're hardworking, clever. Oh, okay. Well, this does not explain the mischievous
Way to the
godling
next room's blocked.
one I've encountered right now. There's actually one that's come into town, because I know I'm far into town right now. It's come into town and it's haunting this woman. I didn't know godlings had powers.
Yeah. They're magical super creatures.
Trying to figure out.
Gods.
Yeah, they can go screw themselves.
Wow. Wow.
If I could have a Johnny.
Better not let Johnny hear you talking like that.
Yeah, Johnny will probably just defecate in my food. I feel like his explanation of how he says, well, I got up that morning to, you know, take my morning potty. Nothing like defecating that morning. Oh my god. Just what? Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I don't know what to do, but to keep on doing my confession. Examine the drawing. Show me the drawing. Picture of which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Okay. Now my second question.
Cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
I just fell down the stairs. No, seriously, I just fell down the stairs. Why is no one believing me?
You want me to clap?
Thank you, thank you. I don't know. No, but in all seriousness, I didn't know I could fall down the fucking stairs. Where is this crib? Oh. Why is the crib moving by itself? My stuff gotta be creepy in this house. Boo type shit. Bro, you better let me out this door. I'll shock you.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Bro, he gonna keep pissing me off. They got me running through this house solving a riddle.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red.
So.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Indeed.
Tell you a secret.
I see.
The house ain't haunted. Not one bit.
Mm.
I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
How old are godlings?
Millions of years old.
This one's stream. Begs the curiosity.
Just assume they're not children. Maybe child-ish.
Horrible nightmares.
But you're
I
not
was supposed to
children.
dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I have never known a game to let your character grow a beard, and I am growing the beard back that I fell down the stairs again. Oh my god.
GTA San Andreas.
GTA who, what now?
San Andreas. You can have the barbers put your beards on, your beards
but you
more and more,
Is the matter
bigger and
resolved?
bigger.
Or quite the opposite?
Kind of like this game, except without the growth over time.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
I'm just saying though. This beard is like growing back before my eyes.
I won't complain.
How is this
Why
funny?
should I join your shady hacker group? I don't have a job, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have good grades. If you join us, you'll get a girlfriend, you'll get a job, and you'll get good grades.
I think the girlfriend part probably no, but the getting good grades, you're a hacker. Duh. Getting a job, you're a hacker. Duh. And finally, you can make a girlfriend by those standards, I guess.
You're a hacker, duh. You can make a girlfriend.
Yup. Mine. When she said rent room, what did she mean now that I think about it? I'm surprised I wish it... Oh, that's what she meant. Okay, going right back out. That's too much red. What's she trying to imply there? Are those incense? That's definitely incense. What the fuck is she trying to do? You know what? Let's see what she's trying to do. Cow milk? Who puts cow milk in a drawer? Okay, a ladle. Understandable. There are rose petals and... Are those cards? Excuse me. Oh, good Lord. Where have you been all of my life? Why do you insist on blocking my view? Move. Just look at that behind you. What kind of cards are those? Do you wish to play Gwyn?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
What is she about to do to me?
Your
She better
gift.
not try to rape me.
Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about.
I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Oh, these aren't good cards.
The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
What if I told you that you could bang Ciri?
Stop distorting my pure, innocent mind!
Yes, I think so.
I swear to all that is holy, that should not be a possibility. If it is, once again, I will never touch this story again. We're going to look for our daughter. That is what he's been saying this whole time. Daughter.
Don't you know the rules of The Witcher?
No.
If you save someone and they can't pay you, they have to give you the first thing they see when they get to their house. And the first thing the guy saw was Ciri, so he gave Ciri to Geralt. But when it's a person, that means that they have to get married.
Oh my god. I hate you.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
One more memory.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Oh, good lord.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
You do realize I'm going to kill you.
It was after her time training at
Why?
Kaer Morhen. After the
Well, you
moment
and her.
Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times.
Why?
I found
And
her in
who's her?
Stygia Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
No. Now that's too much.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers.
Y'all stop yelling at her!
I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. You've learned too much already.
Can we start?
Natural. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
If you try to kill me,
You must
I'll
take
gut
my
you,
hand and
wench.
talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
I'm going to gut this wench.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Is she knitting? Where did that even come from? Wait, what is she knitting? I was going to say gay, but looking for what? There's a bird in the house at this moment. He shoos away the swallow. Yeah, I'm gonna do this mission over.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Doing this mission over.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
The first person who hasn't tried to kill me in my sleep. I want to know how the Witcher knows that people aren't trying to kill him.
It's just super Witcher senses.
Yeah, that's
you can hear
alright.
their hearts beat.
I mean, but even
And
the
the
most
women.
skilled can control their heartbeat.
Do the people in The Witcher look skilled to you? Oh my god, let me tell you.
As the Emperor
I'm saying even the most
Ciri
skilled.
had
I haven't
reached
said
Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
You can smell it with his enhanced senses. All the women wanting him.
Shut up. Which reminds me. Another hidden trophy, I bet, is destroying ghouls' nests, which I have neglected to do.
I don't even worry about that. This game is a little ridiculous with the trophies, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I got a trophy for completing one of the missions earlier. The Family Matter, where Bloody Baron just helping you up. Bleh. Okay, did I already defeat it?
Yes.
Yeah, she's already... Yeah, no, we have to do this mission over. Be 30 something. For the fact is that I have a feeling, and that feeling is strong.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt
She
had
could just do what
friends he could
every,
count on.
you know, person does in a
Witcher
movie when
decided
she's trying to attract
contact Triss
something.
Miracle.
I am here. The Witcher would come, the Wild Hunt would come. They would fight to the death. But then again, she did that. I am not strong at all. I would die immediately, and, wow. I did not think that was true.
One doesn't simply fight the entire Wild Hunt.
How about I just cover them in, what is that called? That freaking Griffin freaking crap. And
Griffin pheromones, acid.
Base, whatever.
What?
Griffin pheromones, and then watch the, you know, the,
You want to see a Griffin Wild Hunt baby? Is that what you're saying? The hell?
I'm pretty sure they won't procreate. I'm just saying. I'm thinking the Griffin is probably gonna.
Half the friggin' monsters on that list are from procreations. What are you saying?
I mean,
you see, they have its own section under hybrids.
Oh shit. Sarah is one weird person. But I only have a few hybrids so far, so.
I saw Miss Corrine.
And it's mostly just a brand within a species.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Gotta get to that dreamer. Dreamer! Yeah, she still creeps me out though. It's surprising that she didn't try to kill me. Excuse me, God. Should be right around the corner. Yep, right there. Oh, this is a weird tavern. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't want to be part of the band. Flattered you, you know, want me in it, but I got stuff preoccupying me right now. I'm just, what is that stuff? Seriously, you can't tell me that it doesn't look like she wants to, you know. Don't you? Wow.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participate.
Oh my
I will
god.
guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them.
I love how they
It's
have
important
like
you're truthful.
Digimon that are just like
Answer
so
from your heart.
stupid, like a dog with friggin' a jetpack with giant like Buzz Lightyear wings on his back. Like what the?
Do as I ask, please.
I wonder what his catchphrase would be like. Buzz Lightyear's is to infinity and beyond.
The woman's name is Siri.
Would be Bark.
I accepted a job once.
Because crashed into a wall.
Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case.
I'm gonna have to watch
Siri
the one
came
over.
out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to kill her in the future. I really do. Like it's very
No need
strong.
to rush.
Well, since that viewer is gone.
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone.
Already seen this one, yeah.
Knew that.
I see.
Yes.
In that case.
I knew this
It was
gonna
after our
happen.
time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
What?
These memories, they're intense.
I got 15,000
Do you wish to continue?
stuff. A Digimon.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd.
His beard is totally
A boy
growing.
with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal.
It's just like real
She left
life.
us there.
As you play The Witcher, Geralt's beard grows with your beard.
Shut up!
Clearly a woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Fine, yes.
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Okay, I don't need to say more.
No.
That last
Can
one.
we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me,
Oh, we
I'm sure
skipped
she
a
would have
step.
looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was, but Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They like each other a lot.
General. Oh, I got a problem. Remove peon from our lobby. People who can afford games. Oh, son, oh! You got that season pass? You got that half of Black Ops?
Dandelion and...
Still playing that free game?
Okay, I remember this part.
Thanks for...
Good luck.
Yes, might. See, that's even worse. You're spending money on free games. Or the mic either, because you keep cutting out.
Sounds about right.
I love how you name all those free games from PlayStation. Drive Club is free. Friggin' Dead Nation was free. For
Broforce was definitely free. I got that.
Yeah, Broforce. You're counting PS3 games? Jesus Christ, kid. Even watching those free television shows. You got that free Helldivers. You got that free Rocket League. I'm just saying. In a month, more than half the games you played have been free.
What?
Maybe.
I'll never come back, you stinking scatties. All we wanted was...
Well, I mean, it goes on sale for really cheaply. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it up as PlayStation Plus games, but they haven't been AAA titles, so...
Next time I'll rip your fucking
maybe
legs
next year.
and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Gear up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning.
I don't have a family.
I've got to put them all out. Care to join me?
I don't have anything. Do I have to count them? Undead, you hear that? You're my best friend.
Ooh, I feel so honored.
General decided just now.
What the fuck? How did my ginger just change from the original one to all over the place? We've already clarified what gender I am. Why are you not accepting it? Forget it.
She's a she.
Now it's too late. Now you're being an asshole.
General, I have no problem with letting her ban you from our chat room.
I have no problem banning you.
What with the war on,
apologize,
no
General.
Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lager standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something
I feel
worrying
better. Thank you, Godfall.
Welcome.
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for
I'm
Ciri.
full-time scrub. What
I
you
know
talking
she
about?
came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now?
Nigga,
6, 7?
you do not go AFK in a tram.
What she be doing here?
You go AFK when we have infinite dogs. Okay, you go AFK when we have infinite dogs.
Her
It's the beginning of a round and the Panzer. So you want me to fight infinite dogs and a Panzer and all the zombies of an entire round to protect your win. I said go to AFK and spawn. Oh,
Let me guess.
to be
Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
yeah, you go AFK at quick revive always at spawn. You don't go AFK friggin'.
Need to tell me all about it.
Oh, you open that door. What's wrong with you, you scrub?
Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
That door's open. That's even worse. Get out of here. Go kill yourself.
Looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We have a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just been returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar in some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
That's what I
My
told her.
visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
This dwarf is probably gonna die a bloody death.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Who one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Annual balladry contest. Silver Laurel awarded. Mr. Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught the swine to yodel, and I... another day.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Who one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
But
10
what?
barrels of Tucson dry. 5
Picked up a piece of paper and got a whole book.
Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
So when did Mohawks go into style?
It says planner.
They were always in style.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably
The
had a special
spikier the
system.
hair, the
Chaos only
better.
he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Holy crap, this place is huge. Oh. The horse didn't explode, it went into the forest and killed everybody. I was expecting it to. Yes. Didn't believe you. Just considered your suggestion. Was that dead rat? Most likely. The creepy dead rat. Oh my god, I hate this. I really hate this. There are a bunch of little Gwent cards on the ground, and I can do nothing about it.
I know. Wow.
I mean, this other time, there was a tavern and I walked straight in, there was a Gwent card just sitting on the table waiting for you to pick it up, like it was beckoning you, and you could. But now they're just like lying around purposely, like someone's just like, haha, you can't have these. I want to find the person who put them there and make them give them to me. Holy crap. I'll be back.
And I'm watching anime right now. Seeing it. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, so long ago. Ah, icky. Yeah. Yeah. Issei. Not icky. Issei. He was murdered in the first episode. Ah. Who? Gandhi? Yeah, Gandhi loves everyone.
I'm gonna eat those peckers. I shouldn't throw the freaking biscuits away. That's bullcrap.
I don't know who Vaughn is. Oh.
Oh my god, I gotta remember all this stuff for that one chick.
Isn't he that Xbox guy?
Molly, though she knows the touch of silk and lace, she...
I am the division. Oh. Psh. Is that what's happening? It's crazy. I've made like 500 high-end backpacks.
I knew this guy wasn't gay, but he does have a weird style about him. It's just disturbing. Okay, let's study the ones I'm gonna go see first. When I get to their door, I'll study them. That's the song! Standing outside my house. Turn to the other side. Look what you done to my eyes. It's all one.
I cried.
I'm probably just imagining it, but it looks like he's on the... You gotta be kidding me. Was that a one-time read? You have to be kidding me. The book just disappeared. Woman, not now. And I'm not talking to you either. Godfall.
Yeah.
The book that I just had for this freaking thing, it disappeared.
Would you shut up? Yeah, Hepe. I have no idea. I can't help you.
Ah, son bitch. I needed that book. You know when you meet Dandelion and they're like, memorize the book before you go see the girls? I read the book once, exited out, walked 1 foot, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at it one more time, and it's gone.
Actually, oh, that book. It's inside, I think. On like the floor or something. It's retarded. It's retarded. You don't need to look at that book.
You don't?
No, not really.
Okay.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Ooh.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he's settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for
Do
the
you have
strange
the
at
giant?
some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian.
Maybe.
Referred to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled the bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Yeah.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs with Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another.
Good God, I can hear it all in here.
So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire our next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
It's hard to light a fire in this weather.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Whoreson's no banker. He's an honest man.
Man, is this person
Pay on
creepy.
time, you get protection. You don't pay.
What do you mean? Dang.
They always know where everyone is.
What are you hoping for?
Sounds like every NPC ever.
Enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Fine.
This coin.
This is how you start the game. She's in a really fast, amazing car. Then she friggin' spins out in the middle of the road and says, "Hop in," and then you drive off with her.
Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshit. Came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Proud of you.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But... Exactly.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours?
It all starts at the beginning.
Looking to hire one for
When
his tavern.
monsters from another plane invaded our world.
This woman he was with in the harbor.
Yeah.
Who was she?
Claimed
Next,
she was his niece from Covert.
something happened. You
Horvair,
save
more
some
likely.
dude, Siri,
so tight her eyes
blah
were
blah blah.
popping
You
out
get
her
her
head. His
from
too,
some
come to think of
dude
it.
because
The
you
narcissist
saved
all-
one.
Oh, now I remember.
It's the one in the same.
I've been pondering me so much why General's name was popping up in my head. You're the annoying prick that kicked all my friends, asshole.
Listen, when I find Dandelion...
And you find it funny even today.
No. I mean...
Was wondering what...
He's a two-faced snake, but...
No, you rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like you. I don't remember you because I don't take well on holding grudges on anything. But for some reason, your annoyance just happened to, help me remember. Why the hell would I do that? I am not a pish.
My man carries his pitchfork like
You can kick yourself.
I say you're both daft.
Welcome. Do come in.
You heard that, General? Kick yourself.
I doubt you're that flexible, and I doubt you're that smart.
I'm a friend
Good
of
luck with that.
Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something short.
Holy crap, he's all over the place.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Try me. Kid, get off my lawn.
Any better?
So you're...
Elihu.
You still look like a dude.
Nigga, everyone's seen
How
One
did you
Punch
two
Man.
meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Oh my
Nigga,
god.
I tried. Let me tell you. That fan dub and just the sub, I cannot get over Goku screeching. Oh my god. How can Goku be played by a woman? Makes no sense. And like an old woman at that.
We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Oh, thank god.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet.
I mean, in the sense that that's not convincing at all.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. Nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business.
Radovid sucks rabbit cock.
As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. I know this is none of my business, but why do I dress up?
As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. I'm a Have you never...
I managed. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
That was disturbing. So, did you know about the cross-dressing,
Yeah.
You let me take...
cross-dressing.
There's nothing... No, it's just that somehow someone fell for it. Like, when he walked back out, I was like, this is a dude in a dress, and he's just like, I am F something. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're a dude in a dress. This is not convincing me at all. I mean, the Japanese do this way better.
Do what?
I mean, cross-dress for their, what's the thing? For the anime. Like in Baka and Tess? Oh my god. You never seen Baka and Test? You know Hideyoshi?
Yeah, it's Baka and Test.
Yes, love, my love. Hideyoshi! Bro came out. Hey guys! Excuse me, ma'am. You can't walk around like that. I'm gonna need you to put on the top.
It shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette.
I'm trying to find a romantic present for someone. Well, how about poison and a dagger?
Well, that's a remedy for life.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that was so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Fine, fine.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Now that takes skill to ride with both legs on one side on a horse.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
His beard is cracking
She
in.
ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with
Your
her
journal,
chores.
what you watching?
She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have...
Are you talking to Big?
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be
I'm not
far
host.
more honest than men.
I'm just asking what
Say,
you're watching.
I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say To a little race.
Not what I came here for.
I have no clue what just happened there. I couldn't have kicked him. I'm currently in my broadcast.
Awesome.
I didn't kick him.
That was hilarious. I think he did that himself.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win.
Have you met
no matter
any
what.
Cantarella for me, then.
yet?
I see no point
Have
in
I
delaying.
met any what?
Succubuses.
Oh, come on. There's succubuses too?
Of course there's succubuses.
This
is The Witcher.
I was hoping. Incredible
Have you seen a siren yet?
Siren, you say?
Yeah.
No.
After they scream, like their front halves become people, but they're always like hot women who are naked.
Oh my god.
Hey there.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
If I could cheat, I would. What I'm trying to figure out is how they're freaking doing this with the NPCs. Their freaking horses have infinite fucking stamina.
Don't spare the horse.
Did I win?
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now,
The superior racing saddle.
lady.
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her, and you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
To touch me so brazenly is. Oh. Oh. That animal.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
I'm about to finish
Geralt.
Avalon Evo.
Geralt. The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Evangeline.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you can see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Well, this is...
He came to borrow some coin for a
This
barge.
girl is so
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Jeez.
Wait,
There's only one phrase for
before
this.
you go, I've got a request.
It's oh, honey.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Oh, honey, just... Oh. Was I supposed to pick up that saddle? It'll probably come with me, I don't know.
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
His beard is coming back and it's showing no sign of stopping. This is... I'm freaking out about this. It's helping me get over the witches, but the fact that every time I look at him it grows longer, it's getting to me. I'm so hungry! 3-hour broadcast. Time for a break.
Will you join me in the promised land?
Of what?
Eden.
Eden is said to be filled with many temptations, are you sure?
The only option is ourselves.
I know, and I am very... I don't know.
And here we
I
are.
don't have much control when it comes to temptation.
Likewise. See ya.
Easily to give in. Easy to give in. There it is. Like seeing something shiny. That is tempting. You gotta pick it up and look what it is.
By all means, give in. Excuse me. As you can see,
what's that?
To the honourable
I always give
razors,
in.
scissors, knives, ground to shop was mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Well, I'm going to go somewhere and... Ooh, a new haircut. Yeah, let's see what you got. I have to... Holy... When they said they added some haircuts, they weren't kidding. I got to be real bad. I'll be back. I got some garlic bread. Samurai. What's this? Oh my god, no. Shave it off. Shave it off. Oh, okay, that's better. Shave on the sides and on top and put a pony. That's definitely a samurai. Loosely gathered tie ends behind the head. Is it a pony? Ah, I see. Misleading. Long and loose. So is that just like his hair down or something? Because that's probably what it is. It has to be up. I'm tempted. I think this is a samurai look. I think it is. Is it? Oh my god, it's the weird mohawk thingy. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Now we look like we'll kill things.
So long.
We need money for it. Because we need to get our hair done. This haircut reminds me of It's Coming to Me. It's Coming to Me. Legend Scorpion something. Scorpion King. Scorpion King. Yep. Scorpion King with the rock. Where the dude could catch the arrows. Definitely. That's definitely the haircut I'm looking at right now. It's totally what I'm looking at. I can get the arrow with my hand. That's me. Fear me, for I am your master. You know what? I haven't played Gwent a one time here. I'm so tempted to. The last time I jumped off here, I died. No! I did not press O. Well, I'm about to take a break. I need it.
Okay.
And by break, I mean prepare for a shower, get my clothes together, watch some anime. What time is it?
Time for you to get a watch. 4:50 p.m. Cali time. I'm pretty sure.
It's like
fuck with my clock.
Which clock are you relying on? Let's see.
But I fuck with it.
I see. I didn't know you had that kind of interest in your clock.
Yeah. See that Dragon Age, you remember that one. And then this Digimon might have a... I was hoping it would have a similar exploit. But it didn't.
I used to do that with the PlayStation 3. I think I did like 3 times and got annoyed because too much work.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it on the PlayStation 3. Oh. It's like, you want me to take 5 minutes to load up the game and then go into settings and then restart the game? Oh, fuck, no. Oh. PS4 was just
boop, boop,
PlayStation
boop, boop.
button, settings, boop, done.
Okay, I leveled up like twice today, so I'm good. I got 1 trophy. I'm good. It's the end of the broadcast. I'm gonna go play a different game, maybe. Thank you for being here. And he didn't even keep his haircut. Nope, we're going back. I'm getting my haircut. I want my haircut.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return?
Shut up, swine.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
What? I don't know. On the living room one, I think. Not on that one. That's not a smart TV. Nope, the living room one is. Oh my god, I
And
lost
here
my
we are.
water.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
My Twitter came back from the market news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house. Greta's got the
Are you ready to begin the We Love Digimon initiative?
Greetings to the
If you know
honourable
what I
gentlemen.
mean.
Razors, scissors, knives, ground to shop.
I don't think I'm gonna survive it.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Finally, such an impassioned speech. Okino's bursting with power and devotion. It's fun getting tossed about by the tsunami of her power. This is what true charisma is.
That sounds like a sadist. Scratch that.
You go. So this is your dream, and these hackers, they're your team. What have you come here for? Has the leader of the Zaxxons come to crush the rebels? If you were a threat to the Zaxxons, that might be an option for me to consider. Is my reading bad? You can tell me to stop.
No, you're good.
I got bored.
So long.